This is the 6th Community Awards. Can't believe 6 years has gone by. I remember the very first one. I'm looking at Wayne. You remember the very first one too. Gone in a flash, hasn't it? It is an event that has just gone from strength to strength, really. And the reason for that, I think, is because for whatever else changes in Guernsey, one constant is the sheer scale of kind of the voluntary, the charitable contribution that makes such a difference in the island. The services that are provided by the charitable sector make an enormous difference. They are services that governments couldn't provide, the private sector couldn't provide. We rely on our volunteers and our charities. Without them, life in Guernsey would be very, very different.
Usually the speaker at this fabulous Community Awards event is extremely well known, usually famous off island as well, almost always enlightening and funny. So imagine my surprise when I was asked to be the speaker today. I can't do much about the fame bit, but I will endeavour to be interesting, and only time will tell if I provide any humour. Charities add value in all sorts of ways, but chiefly by being agile, we're being at the coalface, thinking creatively. And I started because of a donation from a part-time fundraiser, which was very much out of the box. Getting the right people in place, right skills, that's fairly obvious. But if you're not the right organisation to provide a service, as I said earlier, if it doesn't make a difference, find someone else to signpost them to or to partner with. When Headway won Charity of the Year in 2012, it was a real validation of our services and a great fillip to the staff, members and volunteers. To every winner, you will have an extraordinary and exciting year ahead.
We're now going to get into the get down to business. So our first award this evening is for Outstanding Individual Achievement.
Chosen for his outstanding and passionate commitment to fundraising for Les Bourgs Hospice over the past 23 years. The winner of the award for Outstanding Achievement is Jack Honeybell.
So why did you nominate him?
I've known Jack for probably close to 25 years now.
I'm sorry.
And it's part of the life that I lead, And he's always been good company, and he works tirelessly for so many different things. Not all are spoken about, but he's so dedicated.
When you think that these awards have been going for 6 years, and all the time through all the awards we get different people, and this is just the shortlisted group that you're seeing here tonight, I think words fail me. That's the people of Guernsey, the most generous people I've ever come across. I get quite emotional to think that there's so much going on here. It's marvellous. So the winner of the Overseas Award is... This is epic.
Louise and I had been involved with charities in Africa for some time before, and it was one of those life moments where you go, right, let's just do something new, let's do something on our own and go for it. And Village Savings and Loans is something we've known about for about 10 years, so it's brilliant. And everyone involved in charities, whether you do it full-time or part-time, it's a lot of hard work, so being shortlisted is fantastic, and to win it is amazing.
The winner of the award for Corporate Social Responsibility is PwC-CI.
We want to do something that makes a positive impact, but we don't really want to kind of get credit for it. We don't want our banners behind things. That's not what we're trying to achieve. And as was said in the presentation, it's all about creating a legacy and actually investing in the future.
The winner of the award for Fundraising Team of the Year is the Prio Premature Baby Foundation.
When they're discharged, they can stay in the flat with their child for a couple of days to get them used to life whilst they've still got the safety net of the hospital next door before they come home.
Make a huge difference. It's such a crazy time in life, isn't it?
It really is, yeah. And it never goes away, it always stays with you. So we're glad we can help people, and we're going to carry on doing it. And I must thank everybody who's gone behind the campaign to help us reach our goal.
The winner of the Youth Award this year is Millie Bilgace.
I think for me, personally, I've known Millie as a young person and a staff member. I run 6 youth clubs, so she's worked with me with the junior club, and she's probably one of my most committed staff members that I have, and she's only 17 years old, and she started that when she was 15. So, which is an amazing achievement for a young person, and she's just still on her journey, but achieved amazing things over the last few years and overcome so much, and I'm very proud of her, and I'm very lucky to have her as one of my staff members and to know her.
The winner of the award for Organising Committee of the Year is the Legacy Team for La Valette.
It's a culmination of a community project on a scale that we didn't really imagine we could achieve. I think all of us here are amazed that on a Sunday morning at 7:45, when you're faced with 180 volunteers turning up, not knowing the genders, the ages or the skill set, and how they worked. It was just amazing. I've never seen people work so committed to a cause.
These awards are truly a wonderful way of which to celebrate the charities of the island and the island's charitable giving. And State Street is very proud to be a part of this and to be able to present the next award to another worthy recipient. Having legions of loyal volunteers and for having developed innovative services for the community as a whole over the past year, the Charity of the Year is GSPCA.
It's just phenomenal, and it's something very special at the GSPCA. We're at the heart of the community. We've been there since 1873, and from Tom on the committee to the volunteers to the tiny animals that we help every day, we make a huge difference. And although people are quite often the problem, the community is the answer to help solve all of the issues that we face.
Thank you, in particular, for coming along and celebrating our 6th Community Awards. And whether the charity was formed in 1873, whether an appeal was launched in 2015, whether somebody has been front of house, whether they've been behind the scenes making a difference to their charity, to their organisation, it's just so inspiring to listen to their experiences and their stories. But true success comes when we all work together for the benefit of our community. And we certainly renew our pledge that we will continue to play our part in that cooperation to maintain a thriving community in a strong economy. As we've seen this evening, we already have so much in our island to be so proud of. So many individuals, so many organisations, so many businesses coming together, helping each other, making a real difference. It never ceases to amaze us in the Community Foundation how inspiring people we work with are.
For us, we stick to what we're good at. So we're really passionate about village savings and loans, and we've learnt about it and we do it well, and that's it. And you can get tempted to do more and more because there's so much more that's needed. But stick to what you're good at and find really good partners to work with as well.
And I would add, remember why you're doing it, because the reason why you're doing it is such a big driver, and it's quite easy to get distracted by all the difficult stuff that goes on, but at the core of it, you're doing something for a reason, and it's that passion that will drive you to do more.
It's definitely meeting the families, hearing about the impact that it has. Most of the time we don't know who we've helped, and then they come and tell us what the piece of equipment that we have bought has done to help their child. So that's what helps keep us going.
Valette touched a nerve. Yes. It resonated with so many people, so in a way we had it made, and it's about making people understand that they can get something done. An area that was neglected, forgotten, they remembered how glorious it is. I mean, as Katie said, a long way to go, but it's about galvanising people, making them remember. It's been brilliant.
I was quite shocked, but I'm actually quite proud of the others who were also nominated, because it was quite a good competition. It's inspired me to carry on doing what I'm doing and to do more.
Guernsey has to be one of the most caring places I've ever been in my life. It's a wonderful community, and these awards showcase the best of that, but that doesn't forget those that haven't been shortlisted. There are so many wonderful 400 plus charities that make a difference every single day of the year, and to be part of that and to work with so many of them that are all here tonight, we're all very proud that there is an evening like this. The Community Awards are a wonderful night that warm the darkening days that we have in Guernsey during the winter months, and it just brings warmth to the heart to see such wonderful people doing wonderful things.